Hi friends, how are you? Welcome back to my YouTube channel called Excursions Vallarta. For those who don't know me, my name is Oscar Santos and I'm your local guide here in this Puerto Vallarta. In this video, we're gonna talk about dollars or pesos and how you can spend your pesos here in Puerto Vallarta or your dollars. So stay in this video. This is great information because there is a lot of people that are asking me, Oscar, it's better to pay in dollars or in pesos? It does depends. So stay here in this video, but don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, activate all the notifications, get the latest news here in Puerto Vallarta and Nuevo Nayarit. Also remember, follow me on my social network. There is more content over there, okay? And if you want to support my work, please click on the join button next to the subscribe button. Thank you very much for your support. So let's start it. What about pesos or dollars here in Puerto Vallarta? First, the economy here in Mexico is getting stronger. There is a lot of investment in all the world, from all the world to here to Mexico. So our pesos is getting stronger. What is about with this? Like, well, in December the last year, the dollar was around 20 pesos per dollar, 21 pesos per dollar, per $1. So now it's around 17 pesos per $1. So the peso is getting strong, the dollar is getting weak. So my advice for you, and this is the first advice for you about if using pesos or dollars, if you want to spend your dollars here, is better with the big companies. I mean, talking about tours. Like if you want to buy some tours for your family, you can do it in your dollars. So you can lose money between the exchange rate because you need to pay some taxes, the fees or commissions, and of course the exchange rate. December last year was 20 pesos for you, now it's around 17. So there is a big company, even with me, if you want to buy some tickets with me, I can receive dollars because it's the kind of the same price, it's the same process. So paying dollars for your tours, if you can, okay, do it. That's the first trick or the first tip for you. In my case, if you want like private tours with me, the price is in pesos. Yes, because it's not anymore for me appealing to charge you in dollars because the price for you is getting is more expensive. But if I tell you like my price is the same, well, you don't feel it like, oh, it's too much. But if I tell you the price is the same in pesos, but in dollars it's much more. It's around 25 US dollars more than the last December, the last year. So if you can pay your tours with dollars, do it. You will avoid a lot of taxes and commission. Okay. Another tip for you. Yes, you unfortunately you need to exchange your dollars with pesos. I think now a lot of my suppliers for like big companies, some like transportations, they want to charge now in pesos. Like, I don't know, like just for saying a price, if you need transportation, you are like 10 people and you need transportation from the airport to your resort, or if you want to do a tour with your group, 10 people, and now they are charging in pesos. Like for me, the advice for my suppliers is, Oscar, we're gonna charge in pesos now. It's not worth it to charge in dollars right now. The price for our visitor from Canada or America, because you know mostly of our customers are from Canada and US, it's getting expensive in dollars if we present the charge in dollars, but in pesos it's still the same. So some companies here, they want to charge you in pesos now. So if you can, I don't know if you can exchange from US or Canada your dollars to pesos. I don't know if that's possible, and if your exchange rate is better than here. Like right now here in Puerto Vallarta, the C Bank, this is one option for you that is in the downtown or in Marina, or I think there is one in Bucerías too. That's one of the worst exchange rate here in this area in Puerto Vallarta on all the bay. It's around 70.3 dollars per pesos per dollar. Okay, the exchange rate. In Banco Azteca or Azteca Bank is a little bit better. It's around 17.3 or 70.5. If you get better exchange rate in your country, change it. Than this, change it and bring pesos here. I don't know if that's possible, but it could be a great tip for you. So just change it. Why? Because, and this is the another tip for you. Once that you have your pesos here in Puerto Vallarta, you can use it and use it wisely. Let me tell you why. Some people and some business, some restaurants, some shops or some stores here even in all Mexico, or if you are not visited Puerto Vallarta, but some here in Puerto Vallarta happen even in the tacos stand and the street food. The people don't accept the money, the pesos like the 1,000. The money that is full. Billetes of around 1,000, they don't accept it. Why? Because there is more chances that this billete it's a fake. So they are afraid of that. But obviously that is not legal to do that. Like, no, you must accept it. I don't have any more money. So this is money that worth. But if you want to avoid this situation, because they must tell you, they must warn you about that, and they just forget it. But there sometimes they have signs that we don't accept 100 bills, or in our case 1,000. And it's the same for the US dollars, the 100 US dollars, they don't accept it. Why? Because it could be a fake. There's more chances to be a fake. Of course, there is ways to check our bills, like your bills or bills, Mexican and US dollars or Canadian dollars. And it's more accepted to receive pesos now. Before was dollars, pesos, American dollars, and then Canadian dollars. And for another currency, we don't accept another currency. Like, it's more difficult to accept, I don't know, another kind of currency here in Mexico. It's gonna be very difficult, like yenes, or I don't know, or like rublos, I don't know. It's gonna be more difficult. If you are from another country that is not US or Canada, it's better to exchange to dollars or directly to pesos, okay? I don't know if you're coming from Asia or from Europe, or the euro is, I think, is more acceptable than others currency. It would be the fourth currency that we accept, but it's better that you exchange, because it's gonna be very weird for if you're in the restaurant and paying with euros. It's gonna be difficult. I don't recommend that. So exchange it. So once that you have your pesos, if you want, like for me, it's okay to accept the bills of 1,000 pesos. Obviously, I always check the bills for just looking for fakes. Sometimes it's happened in the ATM. You can receive, even there is a lot of chances. Well, not so much chances, but it's more chances that you have some fakes bills even in the ATMs, so in the machines. So be aware of that. Check your bills because you will have problems if you pay with a business. They can take the fake bill and they can report to the authorities. Don't worry, it doesn't happen to you, but you need to pay the amount of money that you own to the restaurant, okay? So it's better sometimes, if, like in the case of the tours, if you pay with your plastic, if better the credit card. The plastic is better always, is sometimes is king. But here in Puerto Vallarta is like if you want to go to the street food or more local informal business shops here in Puerto Vallarta, bring cash. Okay, no, we follow now with another kind of bills like 500, 200, and 100. Okay, it's better to carry like 500 bills or like 200 bills if you're gonna pay a large amount of money. I don't know if you want to the Costco to do some grocery shoppings, it's better to carry that. But obviously the Costco you will pay with your plastic. So, but if you want to carry the cash, because the cash is king here, it's better to carry 500. Don't forget always to carry the low bills or the low denomination of the billetes, okay? Remember, billetes, that's mean the bills, or I don't know, it's one of the folds. I don't know the translation in English. Help me in the comments, please. But the billetes is better. It's better to have if you have like change, 20s, 50s, and don't forget about the coins. Okay, but before to pass to the coins, let me explain you. If you want to tip on a restaurant or a service, like a tour, like my tours, a great tip is 500 pesos. Obviously, it's great tip. It's always gonna be a great tip. If you want, like, I feel very comfortable with this service, your tip must be around the 500. Okay, the 200 bill is good too. It's like, okay, your service was good, it's 200 pesos. 300 is like, the 300 is like in the middle, okay? But 500, you can use it for tip, to do a great tip, okay? I love your service, I love your product, this is your tip, 500. But it's acceptable, 200, 300. Of course, we have a rule. It's not like very, like, it's not the obligation, but there is a rule. 10%, 50%, 20% depends of your amount of your ticket or what you spend on the restaurant, on the shop. Normally the tips are more for restaurants, for tours, activities, not so much, or in the transportation, not so much on the shops or like a clothing store, something like that. Obviously, it's more for the service, okay? And this is when we enter to the coins. Like, the Mexicans or the locals are different. The coins are very useful, so use your coins wisely. Why? Because if you are renting a car here in Puerto Vallarta and you go to the shopping centers here in Puerto Vallarta, normally or sometimes the parking area, it's you must pay. You receive a ticket, and when you go out, you put the ticket on the machine, and they tell you the price. Normally it's around 10 pesos or 8 pesos, so you will need the coins. That is worth the coin. Sometimes when you are driving here in Puerto Vallarta, there is some people doing some juggling on the lights. Meanwhile, you are waiting the lights, so you can give some tip, 10 pesos, 5 pesos, that is great. Also, if you go to charge or you go to the gasoline station, to the gas station, to put some gasoline into your car, or I don't know, if you have you need water or some oil for your engine, something like that, and you can ask to the guy on the gas station to help you, and you can tip 10 pesos, starting from 10 pesos. If you need air for your tires, the guy on the gas station will help you. Normally that is free, but tip 10 pesos, at least 10 pesos is a great tip. Sometimes if you are to take a long drive, you need to check more your car, your tires in the correct the correct air compression. So you need to tip a little bit more, 20 or 50, it would be great. 50 is amazing tip for those guys. They work for the service. Here is not like in the US. I'm sweating right now. It's so hot here in Puerto Vallarta. I'm sorry. But There is no like US here in Puerto Vallarta. There is no self-service when you go to the gas station. There is people always helping you to take to fill your car of gas. Okay, so tip that is worth it. The coins. If you want to go to the bathroom, use a gas station. On the gas station, sometimes you can put a coin. There is a jar for tips, or sometimes there is a doors that turns, so you need to put some coins. So that's why it's worth it to have the coins too here in Puerto Vallarta. Some places like in tacos, normally in the tacos and the street food, as a local or as a Mexican, we don't tip a lot. So we use 20s or we use the coins. That's worth it, or that works the coins for us. You go to the OXXO to buy, I don't know, on like some tuba, you know, the tuba, where is from coconut beverage or tejuino. In Puerto Vallarta, we use the coins because it's cheap. Or if we want, I don't know, popsicle, ice popsicle, or sometimes if we want like something very cheap, we use the coin. It are very useful. So keep it, okay? So that's all the tips that I got for you guys. I hope that this is a great information for you. Please let me know in your comment how you use your money here. So now you know if you can use dollars or pesos here in Puerto Vallarta. See you next time. Bye bye.